Hello, welcome to Chapter 9, Lesson 2. We're doing Area of a Triangle, page 673 in your 6th grade math books. So scan the lesson, predict two things. We're going to find area of a triangle. And we're also going to find the missing dimensions. So the real world link. The Biosphere 2 complex in Tucson, Arizona researches Earth and its living systems. Sections of the building are interlocking triangles of the same size. We're talking about the triangles on the bottom right of the page, they're red and yellow. So if you look at the two triangles outlined in the photo, we'll notice they have the same size and the same shape. So draw the figure. So if we look at the figure combined, we do get a parallelogram. So how many small triangles make up the outlined parallelogram? How many small triangles make up each outlined triangle? So if you guys look here at the photo, if you notice, we have triangles in our photos or in the glass. So we have to see how many triangles do we make. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to try to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if that has 9, I know the whole parallelogram is going to have 18 triangles. So 18 triangles in the entire parallelogram. And if I take the triangles of the outline triangle, only have 9 triangles inside the triangle. So describe the relationship between the area of one outline triangle and the area of the outline parallelogram. So if I look at the relationship, the parallelogram has an area twice as big. Because it's 18 to 9. Draw another parallelogram like the one in the photo, separate it into 2 triangles. Describe the relationship between the area of one triangle and the parallelogram. So same thing, if I draw a parallelogram and I divide it in half, I get 2 triangles. So the area of the triangle is half the area of the parallelogram. Alright, so we're going to move on to area of a triangle. So the area of a triangle is A equals 1/2 base times height, or area equals base times height divided by 2. Now, I will be using this formula throughout the video, but no, both formulas do work. So one vocabulary word we do need to know is congruent figures are figures that are the same shape and size. So if you look at the triangle down below, there's 2 triangles, same shape and same size, that form a parallelogram. So we know that half of the parallelogram is a triangle. So we're going to find the area of the triangle. So we're going to take a look. So this is going to be my 0. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as my base. And as my height, I have, I'm going to do it inside the triangle, 1, 2, 3, 4. So my formula is area equals base times height divided by 2. So I can take these numbers. Area equals 5 times 4 divided by 2. So I can do one of 2 ways to solve this. One of them's a shortcut, the other one's a long way. So I know area equals, it's going to be 20. 5 times 4 is 20. And then divided by 2, which equals 10 units squared. The shortcut is area equals 5 times 4 divided by 2. I know I can simplify my 2 and the 4. So my 2 goes away and my 4 becomes a 2. So now that's going to be 5 times 2, which equals 10. Whichever method works for you. I know eventually I would like everyone to be using this method because it becomes shorter in the long run. And I made a mistake. Oopsies. That should be 6. So let me fix this. Okay, it is all fixed. My mistake. So the triangle ends here. I missed it. My apologies. But moving forward, so 24 divided by 2, because 6 times 4 is 12 units squared. Or we can do 6 times 4, but I simplified my 2, so 6 times 2 equals 12 units squared. Number 2, find the area of the triangle. So same thing, our base. So I'm going to take our formula, base times height divided by 2. So area equals 12 and 1/10 times 6 and 4/10 and divided by 2. Now I am going to show both methods like last time. I'm also going to use a calculator. So we have 12 and 1/10 times 6 and 4/10. I'm going to get 77 and 44/100. So it's going to be 77 and 44/100 over 2. And that's going to equal, divided by 2, 38 and 72/100. Equals 38 and 72/100 meters squared. Don't forget the units. The other method is I have 12 and 1/10 times 6 and 4/10 divided by 2. I can simplify the 2 right off the bat because 2 and 6 and 4/10 are compatible. So this is going to become 12 and 1/10 times 3 and 2/10. And we should be getting the same thing. 38 and 72/100. So 12 and 1/10 times 3 and 2/10. So yes, 38 and 72/100. So go ahead and try A and B. So first things first is I'm going to find my base. So my base is 6 units and my height is 1, 2, 3. So area equals base times height divided by 2. So I have area equals my base is 6 times 3 divided by 2. If I simplify, that 2 goes away, this comes to 3. I get 3 times 3, so area equals 9 units squared. Okay, for B, I have 9 as my base times 7 divided by 2. Now, I cannot simplify my 2 with anything, so this becomes 63 over 2. So 63 over 2, that's going to become 31 and 1/2. And this is a mixed number. If you are not familiar with mixed numbers, or if you need a review, go ahead and search a video on how to find a mixed number. Okay, so example 3, find the missing dimension. So if you look at the triangle, so we're going to take our formula, area equals base times height divided by 2. So the base we don't know, and the height is 6 centimeters. So if area equals, my area is 24 centimeters squared. So if area equals 6 times h over 2. Now I'm going to show you guys two different methods. So the first method is more of step-by-step inverse operations. I can get rid of this 2 because I need to get h by itself on the one side of the equal sign. To get rid of the 2, since we're dividing by 2, I can multiply by 2 on each side. So these 2 are going to cancel. So now I have 24 times 2, which is 48, equals 6h. And now that I'm multiplying by 6, I'm going to divide by 6 on each side. I'm going to get h equals 8. So my height is 8 centimeters. Method 2, which I believe is shorter, we have 24 equals 6 times h over 2. I can simplify my 6 over 2, so my 2 goes away, and that becomes a 3. So 24 equals 3h. Divide by 3 by both sides. And then 24 divided by 3 is 8 centimeters squared. So go ahead and try C and D. Okay, for C, I did use the simplifying method. So if area equals base times height divided by 2, area is 40, height is 8. So I have 8b divided by 2. So after I simplify the 2 and the 8, that becomes 40 equals 4b, divide 4 on each side, and the base is 10 meters. For D, I have area equals base times height divided by 2. Area is 72, base is 12. I simplified my 12 and my 2 and got 6h. So 72 equals 6h divided by 6 on each side, and I get 12 yards. Example 4. The front of a camping tent has the dimensions shown below. How much material was used to make the front of the tent? So we're going to find the area. Area equals base times height divided by 2. So we have area, the base is 5, and the height is 3. So area equals 15 over 2, and that's going to simplify to 7.5 feet squared. Or square feet, same thing. And that's the end of the video. So thank you for watching.